What's up, everybody? Jonathan here. Back at Rosedale Park, taking a look at the green course for the KC Diva Spring Feeva. Check out the website at igotthefeeva.com, and we're going to get right into this one. So this, once again, is a mix of the up top and down under holes. Hole 1's playing the regular hole 1, the 299-foot location. So you can throw something over to the right, let it flex out if you're doing a right-hand backhand shot. Don't go into the woods to the right, though. They are tricky to get out of in there. So if you want to play a safe shot, just play it open into the field and approach the basket for a 3. Hole 2, normal hole 2 up top, not in the shortest position. At 344 feet where the basket's at. You make sure to carry it over this ridge, because it is slightly uphill even though it doesn't look like it. Once you get over it, then you should be cruising right down towards where the basket lies. And it's protected by some trees down there. But if you get a good enough drive that is far enough to the right without going to the trees, you should have a look for the 2. We're at hole number 3. Regular hole number 3 in the shorter position to the left, 233 feet. I actually like to throw a mid-range on this one just to get it long enough. A putter does work, but to get it to carry that far with a low ceiling, for me, is a little bit difficult. Everybody's got their own preference. Just don't go left or right on this hole. You're going to be in bad shape either way if you do that. For hole number 4 in this layout, we are going down under. This is a 178-foot shot. It is a slight anhyzer to the right, probably with a slower disc. You want to make sure you don't kick to the right, otherwise you're going pretty far down a hill. But there are quite a few trees to navigate. You can take the middle route and have a longer putt, or you can risk going the right gap and park it. Hole number 5, just go to the next hole down under. Another sub 200-foot shot with a tight gap to hit. This one also goes slightly uphill. So you want to, once again, pipe something pretty straight that doesn't go left or right too much. Hole number 6. Another tight gap to hit. Another short hole. 156 feet, but lots of stuff in the way. You can actually take a right gap that the drone is not flying through, which is a little bit of a safer option, but it's going to give you a much longer putt. You want to risk it, go straight through, right at the basket. Throw as hard as you want. You've got a backstop back there to stop your disc as long as you make it through the gap. Hole number 7 is actually reverse of hole 18's green. So the tee pad is going to be somewhere in here. I didn't have this one marked, as you can see there's quite a bit of water from all the rain that we've gotten. But it's going to be a 271-foot shot. You want to miss to the left if you miss. If you miss right, you have the chance of going down a hill into the ravine. Don't want to do that. But once again, theme, don't want to go left to right. Keep it straight into the fairway. You can be better off taking a 3 rather than going for 2 there. Hole number 8. You're going up the hill. It's only 182 feet, but in this position on the right on the top of the hill, with everything grown in, it is tough to get to. So you can take the left gap as long as you get to the top of the shelf, then you'll have a putt at it. Or you can take the skinny right gap, maybe something overstable, let it flex back a little bit. See if you can split the V tree, and that's going to be the ace line for you if you want to try that out. Hole number 9. Little tent pad that they've cut out in the trees. Back up top here. Only 182 feet, going slightly uphill. Honestly, I think 182 is a bit of a stretch. It's not that far. But the basket is tucked on the tree lane on the right here. Really, just stay out of the trees. You can throw something straight up a hill. Give yourself an easy putt for the 2 here. This one should be a must get. Hole number 10. Pretty straightforward. We're back up in the regular holes up top here. So this one just playing straight. Don't go to the right. You wind up in the woods. You want to bail out left, you can, or you can go for it. It's 268 feet, so it's gettable. Hole number 11 is traditional hole number 10. Gonna be playing, it says 279 to the short left position. I think it actually plays just a little bit shorter than that personally, but it is downhill as well. Just, you know, you can throw something high, crash in these trees and give yourself a putt, or you can throw something low and shoot for the ace, or at least get the 2. Hole number 12, traditional hole 11, up top, par 3, 328. So it's not in the shortest position, and there is a mando tree on the left marked with the tape there. So you have to be to the right of that, and that's to protect the tee pad for the next hole. And this pin position is tucked down by the cedar tree over the ridge, and it is a difficult one to get to. I think the better play is to actually come up short on this, and that way you give yourself a downhill putt at it, because if you go long, you could wind up with really terrible footing. You don't be on the hill back there. Hole number 13, they stretched this one out a little bit. 399 feet. There is a mandatory on this one as well. You have to go to the right of the tree that's up here. You'll see in just a second. It's marked with the white tape again. There it is right there on the left. So the mandatory is pretty far up the fairway. So it allows you to throw something like a roller if you'd like to get up there, or to really kind of pump one out there. So your second shot is going to be making the mandatory. Tough too. Hole 14. This one's also stretched. 380 feet. It's going to follow the curve of the road, which is out of bounds. So you don't want to go that direction. Again, you can play it safe out in this field and then play an approach up here, or you can really go for it if you want to try a flex shot that's going to go towards the basket. I personally like to throw a sidearm on this one and maybe or maybe not get there. It's a pretty long, slightly uphill 380. All right, what's going to be playing is hole 15 in this layout. Is 315 feet. It is not the pin position at the bottom of the stairs. And this actually plays a little bit downhill, so you don't have to throw it 315 foot power. You do want to not go into the road to the right, because that is going to be out of bounds. And you're a little bit safer bailing off to the left if you need to, but throwing something straight down there and letting it rest by the basket, I just like to throw a mid-range pretty hard, but should be a gettable too. Hole number 16 in this layout, playing 318 feet. This is not a par 3 in my opinion. This one plays as a 2-shot hole, because you have to navigate such a tight gap right here. And once you do make it out, if you make it to the top of the hill where the basket is, kudos to you. I don't think I've ever done it. Hole number 17, the traditional up top number 17 in the far left position. 371 feet to the basket here. This one, once again, going uphill. It's really tough too. It's just hard to reach this basket. Hole number 18, not in the most difficult position. It's 285, but it is a dangerous position. So if you really want to go for it, you're going to have to fight with those trees on the right-hand side, which have a hill behind them as well, and then a road beyond that. It's reachable, trust me. You can play a forehand out to get to the basket, be a little bit safe. Just don't play it tight. Mess with those trees. Or you can play the absolute straight shot if you want to go for the skinny gap. So there it is. That's the green course for the Diva Spring Feeva. Make sure to get out there on May 11th to hang out with everybody. Caddy, if you're not playing, it's going to be a lot of fun. There's also doubles going on today on May the 10th at noon, presented by Launchpad. So go out there and support the ladies of disc golf, and also support Kansas City Disc Golf at the same time.